Good. So what we're going to talk about this week is we're still working on the self-defense stuff. So one of the things that we did, we talked about our hands being up, we talked about the strikes. Today we're going to talk about distancing. How far should we let somebody get close to us? How far should we keep them away? It's very important that you understand, people, you're not being attacked until somebody gets into that zone, into your safety zone. Okay? So what happens is, when I tell somebody to stop, and then they stop, and then they start moving forward again, they're in my safety zone. Okay? So we're going to explain this a little bit to you so you understand. My assistant today, of course, is Master Broussard, and she's going to help. So she's going to stand back here, just right there, okay? And I'm over here. Now what's going to happen is I'm moving to her. When I move to her, when she starts to feel threatened, that's when she's going to throw her hands up and say stop. So I move in.
Stop!
Okay? Now, you notice the distance of this. Can I kick her? No. I can't kick her. I can't punch her. So this is her safety zone. Safety zone is usually arm and a half to 2 arms distance. Okay? It really matters the attacker if you're thinking about how big the attacker is for the attacker reach. But she wants to keep me at this zone. Not when I'm in here, because when I'm in here, she needs to react. Because if I'm back here, I can't hurt her. But once I move into here, now she needs to react. Understand? Just like she did. She knew, hey, he's too close, I got to keep him away. Now we have ways of keeping people away from us. Okay? You say stop, I don't want any trouble, and then you kind of like move around and listen, and you don't want to turn your back on a person, but you kind of want to move away, move in the direction that you need to go. A bum comes up to you asking you for money.
Stop.
Hey man, hey, hey, and then you move away. You don't want to turn your back to somebody. So the main thing about your distancing is to keep that distance. If they move up, you might have to move back a little bit to keep the distance. But as long as you're talking. Now, here's the big thing. We talked about this when we threw our hands up. You do not want to do this. She moves to me. Stop. I don't want any trouble. Okay? That's not going to stop her. You need to be loud. So if I move into her, she's going to be really loud. Stop! See, the command is what makes it work. By being up, hey, stop. Okay? You've been told all your life, stop, don't do that, don't do that. So it's in there. So when you yell stop, people usually will stop. If they start moving again, they're actually attacking you at that point. Okay? Because they're entering your safety zone. It's things that you can't do. You cannot wait till somebody actually hits you. Okay? I mean, you can block and stuff, but it's one of those things that you have to think about. Okay? Nobody can tell you when to take action. But when somebody's in on your face, that means they can grab you, they can hit you and hurt you. That's not what you want. So keep them back, keep that distance, and move around. Okay? Very good.